Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go.
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
Okay. When we ended the regular old show, Alexis was trying to make everybody believe that crickets bring good luck. You got a cricket in your house or whatever, and she said they're also spiritual. And then Regan said, "How so?" And she goes, "Well, I mean, they're very spiritual in they bring spiritual to the spiritual people." And I'm like, how many times are you gonna say spiritual trying to define spiritual?
Okay, well,
and then she got mad about that, and then she started talking about these rich people she used to babysit for.
house sit.
Oh, house sit, not babysit, house sit.
Yeah, that would change the story a lot.
Mm-hmm. So were they spiritual? How does that fit into the spiritual cricket?
That was a different conversation. Maybe you should not be listening to me and Regan's conversation.
All right. Well, we're about to listen to it now. So what was she saying?
Do you want me to? Do you want me to? Okay, so we're talking about the crickets again, and talking about a lot of things. And she said she used to house.
Well, we started because I was singing "Smooth Operator."
Smooth Operator.
Right.
We started talking about Sade. I said Sade's like one of my favorite artists ever. Love her.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Oh, funny story about Sade. I was house sitting for these people."
Yeah, I was house sitting for these people, and they told me that I could have someone over while I was over there. Super nice house. And they had a nice hot tub in their bathroom and huge marble countertops with like mirrors all around in their bathroom.
A minute ago, you said they said you could have a friend over.
Yeah, a friend.
Right.
Which so happened to be a guy. Mm-hmm. So, things got exciting. And we were on the marble, what do I call them? Countertops, yeah. Marble countertops, listening to Sade's Smooth Operator. And we're hooking up.
Well,
in these people's house.
Wait, so you had sex on their marble countertop in the kitchen?
No, in the bathroom.
The bathroom, okay.
Here's how she said it, just to clarify. Because I'm house sitting, and we were in the hot tub. They said I could use it. It's not a big deal. And then we were having...
you said I had a friend over. They said I could have a friend.
They said I could have a friend over. We were in the hot tub. They said I could use the hot tub.
Yep.
And then we were having sex on the countertop. I'm going to go, well, they didn't say that. They said you could use the hot tub. I don't know that they meant like have somebody over and have a monot.
Do you just assume if you tell somebody they can use your hot tub, they're going to have sex in your house somewhere?
That's what you do.
What?
That's what you do in hot tubs.
Whatever.
This isn't even about him.
But I didn't even...
Not at somebody's house, I didn't.
I wouldn't assume anybody having the relations in my house that's there to house sit.
I was in my 20s.
Agreed.
Also, she should have known.
It was like 2 years ago.
But the highlight of that story is not any of that. It's the fact that Smooth Operator was playing in the background, and that's a good memory to have.
So you had sex to Smooth Operator like
How
a
lit.
bajillion other people have.
Yeah, but not on marble countertops with awesome mirrors all around.
Okay.
Then did the people know that you had you soiled the sanctity of their home?
I mean, unless they have cameras in there.
They could smell it.
We cleaned up after ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask a young 20-something-year-old to house sit your house, just know that's probably going to happen.
Should you? That's standard procedure? If you've got somebody who's...
Especially if they grew up poor and now you have access to this nice-ass house, that's what's going to happen. Yes.
You're making some leaps here.
So, and you didn't tell them that happened?
No.
Okay, well, why not? If you figure they should just assume that it's going to happen, you should have shared with them like how it went, how much you appreciate them letting you, take it on the, to Smooth Operator.
Take it. Thank you for letting me take it to Smooth Operator.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to share that with them.
Yeah.
They didn't even
because
know that.
you did something that they wouldn't have wanted you to do.
I mean, it's not that. I'm sure it would have been fine, but...
Would you be upset if you were, if you had a friend that came in and stayed with you for the weekend, and maybe while you were gone to the grocery store, sex was had on your kitchen counter or in your bed by them?
It wouldn't be my favorite, but I'd be happy that they had a good time. So
Okay.
just Clorox after yourself.
Okay, well, what if it's just somebody you hired to come? How close were you to this
Very
couple?
close.
Very close?
Yeah, I was a witness at their wedding.
Oh.
Witness.
Yeah.
Like I signed their marriage certificate.
Whoa.
So I'm very close with
And that's
them.
how you
And you
get paid.
still wouldn't tell them about it.
No, because they don't need to know that.
ass cheeks on their.
Ass cheeks
Counters.
all on the countertops.
I mean, that's not a way to treat somebody who's been good to you.
It is.
Yeah, I know, that's
I'm
what I
having
was
fun
saying.
at their house.
Booty.
First of all,
Yeah, just like doing that in their house. And
But-
you just take advantage at that point.
that's not taking advantage because number one, they said make yourself at home.
I was about to
That's
ask
not what
that.
they
I was
do.
about to ask that question.
That's how I make myself at home.
Getting.
railed.
she would do that,
was
at
the
her
word I was
home.
gonna
If
say,
I'm
but
gonna do that at my house, if you really want me to make myself at home, don't tell me that.
Noted, because I mean, what are you talking about? I will never have you.
Yeah,
If that's what that means.
And then wouldn't you think, like, I had so much fun, I had such a good time, I have such a good memory that they are like, oh, we contributed to that.
But they don't even know.
Yeah.
Tell them. Tell them and let them have that good memory.
Right. So now tell them.
Yeah.
If that would give them such a good day, now tell them.
Yeah, I'll tell them.
Yeah, right.
I can tell them now because they don't live in that house. They sold it. So I can tell them, be like, hey, by the way, you remember that one time?
But yeah, I can't even imagine, somebody hiring me to house sit and then doing all that kind of stuff
Okay,
in their house.
in
'cause
your
I wouldn't-
early 20s, if someone told you to come house sit for them and it was a nice ass house that you would never have access to otherwise in your lifetime, you're not going to have a sweet little honey over there?
Nope.
Yeah, right. You will lie.
Would I have
You will
Ace?
lie.
You knew me in my early 20s?
He would not have.
Well, then you're a square.
I did, Alexis. You keep getting hung up on
I
this
was
nice
in
ass
my-
house like it's that justifies you having sex in somebody else's house.
I was in my early 20s. I
What
made
does-
dumb
what does that even
decisions.
mean?
So
you
in
didn't
other words,
have
you were an
any-
adult?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, let me ask a question because
But-
I'm curious about this. So let's change the scenario a little bit and see if it makes any difference. If the couple had invited Alexis and this guy and said, "Hey, y'all, come over, we're gonna have dinner, whatever. Y'all just spend the night," and in the guest bedroom, and they have sex in the guest bedroom while spending the night, and they're both invited over. Does that make any difference? Would that be wrong, or does that make any difference? Would that be different
That's
scenario? than this?
different. Yeah, different
Okay.
than this deal.
Because the house sitting is what makes it different to me, at
Right.
least. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
She's house sitting,
Yeah.
and then she's turning parts of their house that they didn't give. They didn't necessarily say, "Oh, feel free to have sex on these
Well, who's gonna say
countertops
that?
and in this room and in that room and whatever
No one
else."
is going to tell you feel free to have sex wherever you want. They're not going to say that even if they mean it.
Is that because they don't want you to?
No, that's because they just
Yeah, don't murder anybody. I mean, you can go through 100 things that you don't hold a Nazi rally here. Like it's understood that you're not going to do.
I
that.
didn't understand that.
Clearly.
When they say you can have people over while you're here.
Yeah, you assume the
All right.
exact opposite.
I just figured that if they are like, oh, you can have someone over, they know me. They know that if I'm going to have someone over, it's going to be most likely a guy.
it's going down.
Like they know me.
You
It's not
know
like
me.
they don't know who I am.
I'm getting piped down in
Okay.
your bathroom.
All right. What if it would have been a just a modest house, regular house, with a hot tub, on the back deck area,
It wouldn't have been as intriguing.
right? Because you keep saying this nice ass
'Cause
house.
it's
this
one of the
nice-ass
nicest houses
house.
I've ever been
So
in.
that's why I gotta soil it.
And I grew up poor, Riggins. I'm not used to stuff like that.
So what? I don't
So
get
to
the
me, I
connection.
was like, oh man, this house makes me like turned on.
Okay, all right. Okay, now you're making more sense. It doesn't make sense, but
because it's a different lifestyle. Like it's like, oh man.
so anytime you're out of your element, you just want to have sex.
Yeah.
I'm in
It's
Whole
because
Foods.
I was poor.
I was poor.
Yeah.
Not at
I
not
blame
at that
on
time,
everything.
but when I was growing up, I was poor.
Oh no, I was still poor at that
in my
time.
20s.
I was still very poor.
I was in my 20s, and I grew up poor.
Yeah.
So of course, I'm going to treat their house like a sex room.
Yeah,
I did
sex
not
dungeon.
treat it like a sex
I'm treated like a
dungeon.
brothel.
It's not like I was doing crazy wild things. Having sex on a countertop.
Okay, wait. Chris
With
races
mirrors
here.
around.
Chris
Big
says
deal.
if they knew she had a guy coming over, then in my mind they knew.
Right. And they, trust me, they know
Did
who I
they
am.
know you had a guy coming over?
They knew that I
know
was
who
most
I
likely
am.
going to invite a guy.
Okay, so
The
okay.
story has
But had
changed.
y'all talked about it?
Yeah,
That
they
it
told
was
me
gonna be a
permission.
guy?
No, because I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, can I bring a guy? Once they said, here are the keys, here's the code to get in, you are more than welcome to invite someone over. Feel free. Make yourself at home.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have to say, oh, can I have a guy over? No, they told me I could have someone over.
But obviously, you feel that it's not that there's a chance that they wouldn't feel as great about it as you think they, or as that you say that they would, because you would have told them.
I wouldn't
If
have
they
told
know
anybody.
you so well, and they know how you are and how close you are to them,
Why would I share to
you
them?
would have said, "Hey,
Yeah, I don't think.
thanks for letting me bring a guy over
No.
here, because y'all's marble countertops in the bathroom are just fantastic for making the beast."
I would never share that with anybody, even if it was my best friend's house and she knows how much of a freak I am and she probably knows I did it all over their house. I'm not going to be like, oh, by the way, thanks, I did it all over your house. I'm not going to say that to them. They know.
You might as well.
No, I might as well not.
There are fluids everywhere.
You're crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. And I'll tell him now. I don't care, but
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I really don't.
Call him right
It's
now.
Alexis. I really don't.
Call him right now.
I said we hired you for house sitting, not face sitting. Did they pay you?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
They didn't pay her,
No, well, because, yeah, they didn't need to pay me.
Regan's.
whatever that means.
They've done a lot for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to, like, charge them to watch their house.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
I think that changes it a little bit. She wasn't paid for it, so okay, I'm maybe more lenient then. But I think
All
if they
right.
were paying you to house sit and you have somebody over and
Even
have
if they
sex with-
said you can feel free to welcome someone over.
bring a friend over, I don't think they were expecting like Wiz Khalifa with like a huge, penis and a sex drive off the charts to come over and do you in the bathroom.
Well, it wasn't that. So
You know what I'm saying?
So, Regan, say you not hired, but you asked Ace's son, Cage, to come house sit for you while we went on a trip.
Yeah.
And he'd take care of the dog and whatnot. Would you assume he's 20?
Yeah.
Would you assume that he was just going to be making the sex all over your house?
No.
And if you found out that he did, would you be upset by it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset if someone did that at my house. I don't care. Like, if
what
they
if-
had fun,
But
cool.
what if you also said that he could bring a girl over? Like, then would you be upset?
If I told him he could bring a girl over,
And then you
Or
found
if
out
you
that,
just said
Yeah.
if you want to have a friend over.
Because why is someone going to tell you, hey, if you want to have a guy over, you can? No one's going to say that. They said if you would like to have someone over, you can.
oh, they didn't say it was like,
And even if it was a friend, they're not going to say if you want to have a guy over, you can. They're just going to say if you want to have someone over, you can.
Yeah.
but then to take their trust and faith, you do have a friend over, which is fine. They said that you could do that. But then to go in their bathroom, have ass cheeks all up on their bathroom countertops, it's like you abuse the trust and the privilege.
I don't see
And
it
did
that
they
way.
know the guy?
Clearly.
At all? Did they know the guy?
I don't think so.
that-
They might have met briefly, but I don't remember for sure.
oh yeah, I
That
wouldn't want
adds a
somebody.
level to it because it's a
say it,
stranger coming in, running around your house naked.
We weren't running around naked.
dragging,
It was just
dragging stuff across your furniture.
Yeah.
And it was just in the
Snapping and
bathroom.
Dragging stuff.
I love that expression. Got a guy here dragging stuff across our furniture.
Dry humping their velvet couch.
Oh my God.
Staining up the place.
This feels good against me.
Listen, if you don't have stories to tell when you're old, then you haven't lived life right.
Oh,
If I got a chance to be in this nice ass house and have sex in it, I am going to do that.
Don't let her in the Biltmore, God forbid. She's going to leave skid marks on the rugs.
Or the White House.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms.
One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/cardinal today.
Centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt Centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
It's very nice.
What?
Tammy from AB Mortgage just came by and brought Ace and me some little brownie bites. Things.
Those are gonna be good.
I think all of us.
I'm gonna enjoy one of those, and I'll take the rest home.
No, she said all of us.
I don't believe she said.
I didn't hear
anything
that at all.
specific.
I brought you all Halloween brownies.
I heard
She
you.
said y'all, meaning
Yeah.
Ace and me. And as a matter of fact, she just heard that story we were just talking about, and I don't even think she'll shake your hand anymore, Alexis.
Please. She probably thinks I'm lit.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody go grab her and ask her. Alexis.
Do you think Alexis is lit?
Yeah. Real quick, come back.
Before you leave.
Yeah.
She is so lit.
I just like to have fun, and I'm very in the moment. I'm sorry, that's how I am. Sorry.
No apologies.
I feel you.
No, you shouldn't
Just be
apologize.
trying to have some fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Golly.
I'm glad that you let people know what you're about. You know.
People say things like, "Where's the wildest place you've ever done it?" You're like, let me run through my mind.
that ain't even the wildest,
I got
but-
4 or 5 options. I gotta go. for.
Exactly. See,
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
don't have an answer, you're like, oh, okay, boring.
Yeah.
Wait in your bed. Ugh, lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heaven's not going to be boring.
You think people in heaven haven't
Hell.
had sex?
Well, you just said if you're boring, you don't do all the crazy stuff
Okay, well, there's
that
some.
you do. Then
There's
you're just out there putting on a show.
there's boring and exciting people both in heaven and hell.
It's probably true.
That's
Oh,
true.
it is true.
But, yeah.
Absolutely.
You got to get Jody's opinion on that one. I'm curious what Jody would think about that.
Don't tell
About
her that.
having somebody.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that would be that's a good person to get an opinion from.
Why are you uncomfortable telling Jody that?
Because she's like a mom. She's like a mom.
No,
I wouldn't tell my mom that story.
Come on. You're afraid of what she would think.
I'm not afraid of what she would think. I just don't want her to know because it's like a mom.
I went to TJ's house one day. We were gone on vacation. I wasn't going anywhere. We were gone on vacation, and I hung out at TJ's house all afternoon. He had a house with a pool and everything, and waiting on the guy to come fix his refrigerator or something.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, I didn't have sex at his house when I was there.
Okay, well, I'm not surprised
Laying around
about
by the
that.
pool. Yeah, I masturbated, but I didn't have sex.
Ew. Yeah, you like that? What's better, if he would have had sex with someone or if he was just out there doing his thing?
I was there for like 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it was.
Out where?
Yeah.
He's out there at the
Yeah.
pool for 3
Out
hours.
there laying around by
Just-
TJ's pool for 3 hours. Yeah.
You did it in the pool?
That's disgusting. Let's just not talk about that. But anyways, it's not my fault that you don't know how to have fun, Ace. It's not my fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
When you go to Airbnbs, do you and Amanda not hook up?
no.
Oh, that's a lie.
Yeah,
That's
nobody.
And you are in someone else's house.
Nobody believes that.
But it's
Well, you're
a little
paying
bit-
for it.
you're
That's, like,
paying-
that's like a
No.
hotel room. You have to then. You
That's
gotta
someone
do it
else's
then.
house.
You know.
With their counters and their mirrors,
Yeah.
and you're doing whatever you want in their house. Why does it
Yeah.
matter?
Because they know they got to clean them.
When's the last time you rented an Airbnb? Their counters and their mirrors, their hot tubs.
Because it's basically the same thing.
I think though, if it would have been a raggedy ass house, you'd have done the same thing.
No, I wouldn't. Because why would I
Yeah.
want to invite someone over to
You
a
would
raggedy
have.
house?
I agree with that. All that
It's
talk
like
about it being a
you-
nice house might have made it a little bit different or whatever, but you'd have still done it.
No.
Yeah, as soon as the doorknob hit them on the way out, you'd be like, "Oh, hey, they gone.
Yeah.
Come on."
If that was the case, I would have done that at my grandma's house when I was staying at her house or my mom's.
Was your grandma there or no?
No. I've stayed at her house before and she wasn't there.
You've having sex at
At my grandma's house.
Yeah, I mean, if I was
not
going to
the
have
same.
sex at my friend's house while they're gone, I would have had sex at my grandma's house. I don't get the tie-in.
No, I was saying that I didn't have sex at my grandma's house. So it's not anywhere. It's not any house. Because my grandma's house was
So your
like, super
grandmother's
nice.
house is off limits.
It was just like a regular house. So I would only do something like that if it was a nice ass house.
Like a bounce house?
Not a bounce house. The Ronald McDonald house?
Would you, if you were married, would you have sex at your mom's house?
Yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah.
you're not married, would you have sex at your mom's
My
house?
mom did. Okay, if I came to my mom's house with a boyfriend, she would make him stay at the second little house that she has, and she would make me sleep in
Okay,
her
but I mean,
room.
let's say your mom's
So I
not
wouldn't
there.
be able to.
Let's say
Oh.
your mom's not there and your house sitting for your mom. You would have sex at your mom's house. Yes, you would.
In that little outhouse.
Yeah, in that outhouse. That's different. I feel like at least I respect her. I'll go to the other house.
No, you would not go to the other house.
No. Not at my age now.
At your
Riggins,
I got my own apartment now to go have sex at.
Riggins, when you were with your girlfriend and y'all had been together for a while, and did y'all ever spend the night at your parents' house for anything?
Yeah.
Did y'all sleep in the same bed? Did they have a problem with that?
No, that was not going to
No.
fly. No.
Where did
and I
you-
stayed at her parents' house too.
And did they let you stay in the same room?
No.
Yeah.
Was it even an issue that came up? You just assumed I'm
yeah.
not staying in the same bedroom?
No.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even have
you
assumed
wouldn't
it,
even
no.
ask. Put them in the position to ask.
No.
My mom will make me sleep in her bed to make sure I'm not sneaking out of like the window at 32 years old.
Well, you've given her reason to think like
No,
that.
because
Hey,
now
you're
at my
everybody's
age, I'm
house.
not going to be
Hang on.
sneaking out to go.
So she still thinks you're going to sneak out the window?
She told me
at
that
her
the
house?
other day. She said, if you bring a guy over, she was like, if you're not married, you have to sleep in my bed in my room when there is a guest room in the main house that I would be able to stay at. That's not even an option. I have to stay in the bed with her. I'm like, Mom, you think at 32, when I have my own apartment, that I'm going to come down here and then I'm going to go through all of that to go have sex with someone? Like, you really think I'm going to do that?
Yeah,
Clearly
yeah.
she
Her
does.
answer is yes.
No, I'm
clearly
not.
But clearly that's what she thinks. She thinks you've got to have it that bad.
I guess.
Yeah.
That you're gonna sneak out the window or something.
I'm like, you're going to make me sleep next to you in the bed to make sure that I don't go hook up with this guy.
Yeah, at 32, you're gonna climb out the window to sneak out to that little outhouse and have sex with that guy.
She's a crazy nut.
So you have taken guys to your mom's house to stay?
No.
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 Because you know you can't trust yourself.
No, it's because I
You would end
haven't
up-
had a
you'd
boyfriend to
end
take
up
down there.
Tying your mom down to the bed or drugging her so she won't wake up so you can sneak out.
I'm not a sex freak monster.
Okay.
Did you notice the small delay between those three words? I'm not a sex freak. Monster.
Yeah, that's Ace. Why are y'all talking to me about it? He's the one
Whoa,
that is
whoa, whoa, whoa,
the
whoa.
sex freak monster.
I haven't
Yeah,
said
I agree.
anything. I'm
He
just,
is the sex freak monster,
I'm
not
not
me.
saying anything. I'm over minding my business. I was on your side.
No, you weren't.
Well, kind of. For a minute, I was.
You were not on my side at all.
On your
Don't
side.
You're like, you can have it.
Don't deflect off of here on me. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, but we know he's like what he's
Okay.
about.
Well,
but-
compared to him, I'm a saint.
What's he? What are you? What does that mean? What am I doing that's so bad?
You know what you be doing.
No, you have no.
You saw that picture Riggins saw by accident on your phone the other day?
Yeah, we don't need to bring that up.
So, compared to me, or compared to you, I'm normal.
There's no way. Yes. I think we might be similar.
Free spirits, basically.
Spirits,
Free
yeah.
spirits.
Yeah.
So is Rob.
I got no problem with that. I have no problem.
Okay, then
being
don't
that.
talk shit about me doing it.
I'm
you
not.
don't
I'm
got
talking
no
about
trouble.
That's what your mom.
You
thinks.
were. You were.
No, he's just talking about your soiling those people's house.
Yeah, but he would be doing the same thing.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I just said TJ would not. I know TJ would not. There's a good chance I would soil the shit out of that
I
house.
know you would. You'd be the first one.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
Let's go!
We fire today, y'all. This has been really good. Today's radio show was good. Share Funny's been good today.
Our TV show is good.
We ready. We ready. What?
Mind your business.
Can I tell
You want it? You want another one of these, Alexis, or are you good?
Another one of what?
Are you eyeing the brownie bites?
No, I'm trying to figure out what Riggins is watching on his computer.
Oh, that's that. Is that Nunya?
Yeah, exactly.
You get
It's
mad
the
at me.
new season of Nunya.
It's a channel on YouTube called Nunya.
Everything is my business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I don't know why they feel the need to put out something like this. The best foods to eat while watching football. I mean, do we need
Yes.
help with that?
I can't imagine.
Oh, sorry, I know it wrong.
Is there going to be any surprising ones on this?
I don't think so.
Shepherd's pie.
Tacos,
No.
sandwiches,
Yeah.
ribs, wangs, meats and cheeses.
How are tacos not good? Tacos are good to eat for anything.
He
But I
said
just don't-
tacos on the list, right?
Yeah, but Riggins said no.
I
Oh.
don't think that's like everyone else I understand. All those make sense, but tacos seems odd.
Yeah, if I'm watching a game, I don't get up and go make tacos.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But if
I go
they were
pizza,
there-
hamburger. Well, yeah, if they were there,
I'll be like,
I'm
whoa,
with you. No,
tacos?
I get it. If they were there, sure. If you just walked into somebody's house to watch a ball game, and they had one of those like Taco Bell 24 taco packs, hard shell tacos.
Best day ever.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it being on the menu at a sports bar.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
You know, fries,
Yeah.
hot dogs, chips and dip.
Chips.
I
and
love
dips.
chips and dips, y'all.
That's my weakness in life.
Burglars,
What's a burglar?
burger,
Oh, okay.
and pizza was number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Football
But
pizza.
how did Bronswagger not make the list?
Ew.
I'm surprised ribs surprised me a little bit. Just because they're so messy while you're trying to watch a game. And I picture watching a game means you're not sitting at a table.
Right. That might be my biggest complaint about the tacos. Is that It's not ideal to sit on the couch in front of a TV without a table.
Yeah, because you got to watch you're watching the TV. You got to hold a plate up and hold your taco on it, and bring the whole thing has to come to your mouth. It's like the thing with the ribs. Whatever you are, you've got to get a plate and lean over something. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite football watching snack is succotash.
Just make you a big old
Yeah,
pile of succotash.
I'm sorry for being so basic, but maybe a good pilaf
You're so stupid.
and a risotto.
He's like, I brought something to the tailgate. What is it? Succotash. I'm like, what? Get this guy out of here.
Yeah, you're in the parking lot
You're
of the
kicked
stadium,
out.
and everybody's like, "Let's get it going. What's everybody got? We got some chili.
Right.
We got some burgers going over here. I brought a big thing of succotash."
Hey, double buttered.
Like, whose man's is this?
Who made this badass succotash, man? This is awesome. I don't even know if I would know what that is if I saw it. But,
I love a good succotash.
Or
though, for real.
ratatouille.
Who the hell brought
This is my
ratatouille?
football ratatouille dish.
your standard tailgates foods,
You
ratatouille.
dumbass.
Gazpacho.
Jeremy brought ratatouille again.
Idiot.
That's funny. I almost bought some wings at the grocery store, like in the box. They're already cooked. It was $15.99 for a box of
know.
wings.
For already made?
$15.99. Yeah.
Yeah, when you can just throw some sauce and stuff on them, throw them in the air fryer in 30 minutes, you've got wings.
$15.99.
Yeah.
It's hard to
I don't
come
know
up
how
with.
many were in there. Less than 20.
Fried or not fried?
They weren't battered. I guess they were fried. They were just.
Wait
didn't have a coating on it.
till we start seeing what turkeys are going to cost.
Phew, no one's
For
going to be able to have a
Thanksgiving.
turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they've already
It's a
sent out that
shortage
warning that said, "Hey,
and-
you're going to get a turkey, but it may be smaller than what you anticipated. Or if you're only having like 2 people for a Thanksgiving dinner, you may have to go ahead and splurge and pay a lot for a big turkey because it might be all they have."
Well, it's good. That's good because people now will finally realize that turkey sucks and that there should be a substitute for a turkey.
Just
Do something else.
turkey's fantastic.
It's not that great, honestly. It's not.
Oh, it
Turkey
is.
leg, I can go for that.
And then
The rest of it
I'm
is
with you.
dry. Like I don't like
You
it.
come back that evening and you make a turkey
No.
sandwich.
I mean, I'll still eat it, but I'm saying there's so many things that are way better substitutes than
I
turkey.
agree. It's not even close to being the highlight of the Thanksgiving table for me.
And even a turkey leg looks so good, but once you get one, a couple bites, I'm like, all right, I'm over it.
But everybody else in my house loves it. So
I'd like to
gotta
have a
cook
duck.
that shit.
That's what I would
Yeah.
like.
A duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever had a turducken?
No, what is that? A
It's a-
turducken?
A turkey stuffed with a duck.
Well,
And
that's
a chicken.
fancy.
It's a chicken.
And a chicken, yeah.
It's a duck stuffed inside a chicken stuffed inside a turkey with rice dressing all into one big thing.
Where
all
do
in
they
the
make
middle
that
of it.
at?
You order them from South Louisiana.
Yeah, you never heard of a turducken?
No. I've never heard of
They're
one.
pretty common now. I mean,
Paul Prudhomme invented it. Chef
They're
Paul
great.
Prudhomme.
How
And
easy
he's
is
also
it?
the one that invented the fried turkey.
How easy is it to cut through that though? To get?
Easy.
Can you
Oh,
get
it's
a bite
easy.
of
Yeah.
chicken?
All the bites are together.
Yeah.
It's just layer of meat, layer of meat, layer of meat with all the rice and stuff in it.
And is it delicious?
Yeah. I wonder how much that shit would cost. By the time you pay shipping on it, too. Jody shipped her mom's birthday gift the other day, and it's small. It was like in a regular, like an envelope size, like a, the kind you have to tear into, not a letter envelope, but a smaller one, in the cardboard, and it was $16 just for priority mail.
You're kidding.
We shipped a T-shirt to somebody the other day. Didn't even ship it priority mail, just regular mail.
Because I asked him, like, is that the cheapest?
And it was $15.
No, $30.
$30, yeah.
$30 for one hoodie because it was going to Missouri, and then
Okay.
$15 for another. I was like, what's in Missouri? Why is it so expensive to go there?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, why was Missouri expensive? I'm like, do they have tolls?
damn.
If we give away anything from now on, we're going to have to send it collect.
Yeah, they can come pick it up.
Yeah.
It's an NFT.
All right.
COD.
Yeah.
So on Amazon,
Cash on delivery.
On Amazon right now, TJ, Creole Food Turducken chicken sausage stuffing, 10 pounds, $123.
Man.
A 15-pound turducken with traditional cornbread, $114.
Phew. I'm going
get
to
you
start
one.
charging plates. You want to come to my house? You got to pay for per plate.
4.25 pound turducken breast with seafood jambalaya from the Louisiana Crawfish Company is $60.
Oh, that sounds good, too. So that's
Plus
stuff with-
$19.99 delivery. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Most of them have delivery charges that go along with it. Yeah. So what if you want it between November 3rd and the 7th?
So that one is chicken, duck, turkey, and crawfish?
No, it's called the Louisiana Crawfish Company.
Oh, okay. I
But
was
you
like,
can get them. You can get them with crawfish dressing in there, or crawfish rice dressing instead of cornbread. They use rice, and it's
how
you can get them however you want them.
How messed up though is that when you think of it in a different way, like enjoying this animal that's been stuffed inside of another animal that's been stuffed inside of another animal.
Yeah,
Like that's kind of messed up.
It's dark.
It's very dark.
but who even thinks that? That's the thing.
Right.
It's got to be Louisiana people just sitting around going, "What else can we do?"
Yeah.
Hey, I know what.
Stuff.
What if we got a big ass turkey, and then took a duck and stuffed that into a chicken,
Yeah.
and then took the chicken with the duck in it and stuffed it inside the turkey.
Yeah.
But it's easy to cook. I mean, all you got to do is pop it in the oven because you can't fry it because it's got all the crap in it. rice and all that.
What kind of do you just serve regular size with that, or is it enough on its own? You don't need anything else because it has dressing and rice.
Yeah,
you said
you would just need whatever else you got, rolls and mashed potatoes if you want that, or other Thanksgiving sides.
Is the turkey part of it still dry, or does it take the juices from the other two?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. But the part that you would be eating doesn't have any of the rest of the stuff. You can't stuff a chicken leg or a turkey leg with anything.
That'd be dope.
I'm just thinking how confused my dad would be by this, because every Thanksgiving he loses his mind when that little turkey thermometer pops up way too early.
Yeah.
He's like, it's going to take 8 hours to cook this, and like 2 hours in he'll go, Nance, thermometer's popped up. Shit. I'm like, Dad, you're about 6 hours off, so something is not right. Shit. I'm like, how hot did you cook? How hot is the oven? He said, well, we got it on 485. I go, whoa, why are you doing that? He goes, that's what it said. And then it's like fighting between my parents. She goes, Tom, what did I say? Just move. It's vicious. It's vicious. Man, thermometer's up. Turkey's done. Tom, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's just chaos every year. So I'm imagining three birds.
How does he get it off? What's off?
I don't know. Every year they're like, this is, and then fill in the famous chef from TV, like whoever it is. Well, this is Paula Dean's recipe. She says cook it on 600 for 4 minutes, and then let it sit in an oven that's been turned off for 8 hours. It's like, how is that? Why do you do that?
Is it always good?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. It always turns out about the same. It's as good as turkey can get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. But every year it's like, holy shit, it's going down. It's going down. I don't know. This is Emerald Lagasse's recipe. Bullshit. There's no way he cooked it that hot.
So is he in charge of the turkey and she's in charge of everything else?
It's a collaborative affair with the turkey, because she can't carry the turkey. So it's Tom, go out to the refrigerator. She just like bosses him around, and he seems to enjoy it. Tom, go out to the fridge. Get the turkey. Bring it in. Do this for me. Okay.
I'll usually brine the turkey, but this year I think I'm going to inject it.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's brine?
Where you soak it in a salt mixture.
Mm-hmm.
For
how long?
I do salt and brown sugar and all these other things with it.
That sounds delicious.
And I put it down in the those Igloo water cooler things that you press the button on anywhere. I'll put the turkey down in that and then cover it with ice and put the lid on and put it in the garage overnight to soak up all that brine, and then take it out and let it dry before I fry it.
Look at you. Okay, you know some cool things.
Yeah.
I see you, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a nice way to put it.
Did you ever doubt that? I mean, that's kind of his thing. He's the at-home.
True. But he's very creative with his methods. That part kind of surprises me at times.
Thanks.
In a good way.
It certainly sounds like a good way.
Yeah.
It's funny that's meant to be shared. This is the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
One of the main things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
Share Funny is a production of the Ace and TJ family. For more, download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny podcast.
Man, there are some pretty gubernatorial candidates in this election cycle.
Are there really?
Yeah. That Tudor Dixon that's running to unseat Gretchen, what's her name? Whitmer in Michigan. Tudor is very pretty, and she's the Republican. And then that Gretchen Whitmer is pretty too. I'll give her credit. She's pretty. Yep. And then Kristi Noem of Idaho is just, she's the sitting governor. I don't even know if they're running against her. South Dakota. She may not even be in an election this time.
I don't know.
But she's beautiful.
And she gets hotter every time I see her.
And then Carrie Lake, who is running for governor in Arizona, is beautiful. She used to be a TV anchor there, and now she's running for governor. She's pretty.
I should run for governor.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Of this state, or just pick a different state and go?
No, I'll do this state. I don't want to move somewhere.
She's got cat ears on. She's like, I should run for governor.
Well,
Yeah.
Imagine how if she won, how turned on she'd be constantly living in the governor's mansion.
yeah.
Be like, we'd never get anything accomplished.
But
I will say this.
Because that's a nice ass house, too. You didn't know.
It's a mansion.
I am being as honest as I can possibly be. In an election between you and our current governor, Roy Cooper of North Carolina, the two of you running against each other, I would vote for you and I would canvass for you to try to get people to vote for you over him.
well,
I would agree with that. I would vote for Alexis.
if I got hired or elected,
Yeah.
I would elect you as my advisor.
Good.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
So we'd be a bomb ass team running the Carolinas. Don't
Yeah.
mess with us.
Well, we only get to run one.
Oh, the Carolina. How can we do both?
She's still stuck in El Salvador mode. She said, we will run the world.
Yeah. Okay. So before we announce your campaign, you need to realize that North and South Carolina are two different states, and you will only be the governor of North Carolina.
She's out there making law.
Like, I run the Carolinas.
Yeah.
I'm dictator of the
As the governor, there's a new law now in South Carolina. You cannot do that. The people are like, hey, you don't even have any jurisdiction over that. What are you doing?
I got to be able to make rules over where my mama lives.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that though.
The
Hey,
Carolinas.
I hope I get hired
Yep.
to be your governor.
Listen, it's going to be a lot better than it has been. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make up some new holidays too.
Well, that'll be good. Mm-hmm. So you would have state holidays
Yep.
instead of federal holidays that people would be taking off from work. Like when we have these other holidays, like today's, International Cheeseburger Day.
Like National Cat Day.
Yeah, and you would say nobody in the state has to go to work on Cheeseburger Day.
Exactly. I mean, how much would the people love me?
Oh, they would.
Yeah, if one of the basketball teams makes the Final Four, it's like, hey, if you the Tuesday after the final game, everybody gets a day off that day.
I love that.
And the best thing is that you'd get to stand on a platform all the time,
True.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
have
literally and
to.
figuratively.
Exactly.
And the real best thing is that you wouldn't be able to drive for 4 years. Somebody would have to drive you around the whole time.
I think I was made to be governor, guys. That sounds lit.
Yeah. Can a governor not drive like the president can't? He's not allowed to drive. Or,
I don't know.
Or can
I
they?
think the governor can drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Governor. That's how make people call me, though.
governor.
Governor. Yes. That's one of the rules I would put down.
How long would it be before you signed an executive order legalizing all marijuana?
What? How long do I have to do that? Can I do
Right
it
when
within
they
the
swear
first
you in.
hour?
Yeah, right when they swear you in.
Yeah.
But then they would have to go back and say, well, that's not according to our state's constitution. Laws have to be made in the legislature, and
Well, then I would have you
then
to
you
like
would
take
call-
care of that stuff.
Then you would call them, a bunch of names and racist.
Racist. You're like, well, you guys are racist.
Alexis, are you saying that you would be the governor, like the face of it, but TJ would be the one running it behind the
I
scenes?
might let him do that. I know that's what he wants. He'll keep make all the important decisions, and I can make the fun decisions.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, because the other stuff would require you really putting in a lot of effort and doing a lot of work and long hours, and that's not really your thing. You're more of the, we got to go make an announcement in front of the TV cameras. I'll go do that part.
Or like if we have to make tough decisions and people aren't going to be happy, I would rather them.
That was going to be my follow-up.
Not happy at him.
Because I can't imagine that you go out in front of the press and they start asking a bunch of questions. You're going to come out with answers like, "Look, guys, it's in the universe.
Right.
I mean, it's going to be okay."
Says you.
So
Perspective.
Perspective.
So you told us when you were campaigning, during your campaign, that you were going to make sure that every cat finds a home. And since you've been in office, there has been a slight uptick in cats finding homes at shelters and things. What do you attribute that to? You would be, see, I hear you, universe. I see you, universe. That's the universe working.
Right.
Here's a great.
And picking Supreme Court justices for the state. You'd be
Oh,
like,
that'd be
whatever.
so much fun. I would do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. How do you interview them?
Hey, bitch.
I'd love to do it, but tell me how.
Love your top.
Yeah.
Hired.
What
Approved.
do you think of the things I colored last night for you?
Yeah.
How- you don't like it? Well, you don't have good judgment. You're
Right.
out.
Yup.
What color would
Who
you
are
say your
you?
vibe is?
Who are you to be a judge?
I'm gonna grab Khalees and be like, "Do you think she's cute or not?" No, you're out.
I love Christy here who said, Alexa sounds like she's running for class president at high school. We're going to have a new holiday. We're going to get a candy vending machine. We're going to have some free candy. These are the types of promises a high school kid makes.
Yeah. It's gonna be lit,
And-
guys.
You were president of your class, though, weren't you, for a while when you were homeschooled?
You're funny.
You were student body president,
Shut up.
President, treasury.
Vice president,
head
all
cheerleader.
class clown,
Best all around.
most likely to succeed and most likely to fail.
It was a clean sweep.
Congratulations.
Governor Alexis. I love that.
Say it again.
Governor Alexis.
Governor.
Yeah.
I don't think you know. Governor.
Governor.
Hi, I'm Alexis and I approve this message.
Oh, I would love to say that.
My opponent's a bitch.
Yeah. She sucks. If you suck, vote for them. If you don't suck, vote for me.
I don't know. It's your choice on election day. You're either going to vote for me or that disgusting fat bitch over there.
Yeah. That lame-o.
Do you want to be a racist?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't vote for me, guess what? You're racist.
Guess what?
That's on you.
The Share Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Share Funny material copied.